I don't know if you guys heard, but BioShock Infinite is on the release schedule. Somewhere down the pipeline, right? But I don't know if you heard that Best Buy kind of messed up on all the pre-orders. On a good chunk, I don't know if on a good chunk of them. Canceled people pre-orders. Like, people woke up to email saying, your BioShock Infinite pre-order has been canceled.
That's fuckery.
That's crazy. So, Best Buy, good heart, said, hey, for some of you guys that did that, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the entire thing for free.
Wow.
Big ass gesture. What they had did before that, I don't even remember what they did. I think it was like they was gonna credit them something like $10 or some shit extra. But then some of those guys just got the entire thing free. So I'm assuming these are the guys that put the full price down on the game and then had they pre-order canceled, and they took a nice percentage of that and just said, hey, thank you. We don't want you to go back to GameStop because that's probably where we got you from in the first place. We're just gonna give it to you for free. So then that helps people be like, hey, maybe we should pre-order with Best Buy now. GameStop, your days are numbered. Especially if the next consoles, you know, do the DRM thing. But that's a dope gesture. Although GameStop can argue that we've never had any issues with losing your pre-order.
I agree. I think that was it was a very noble gesture on behalf of Best Buy, considering the fact that they tend to fuck up on a lot of stuff. I'm sure Ramon can attest to this. But you know, I personally, like, my experience with purchasing from GameStop, not a happy one at any time. So by comparison, I probably would not even look at Best Buy's fuck up as a total. You know what the problem with GameStop is, and I don't even know if they're all corporate. By the way, fuck GameStop.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that one. My thing is, like, it's like the GNC model. When GNC started getting rid of the franchises, the franchise stores, in order to bring them back to make them corporate, because the franchise stores were starting to hurt the overall consumer experience. Because now when you bring them back under corporate, guess what? These are corporate employees. They have to abide by these things and provide better service. When you're a franchise, you can do what you want. It's like when you go to McDonald's as a franchise, and the people behind that look like they're managers, but they're fucking talking to you like you some little ass kid. Because what are you gonna do? We got the crack in your hood, you're gonna come back.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Activision. Call of Duty 13 confirmed it will raise the bar.
Really?
The innovation bar. Activision, Call of Duty 2 2013 expected to sell less than Black Ops 2. Let me explain. And this is Activision that said that. So, you know, February 20th, announcement is coming from PlayStation. And I assume when February hit, mid-March, maybe late March, or maybe exactly 30 days from the Sony press conference in New York City, Microsoft is going to announce something. Everyone is speculating PlayStation is going to announce PS4. I hope they troll everybody and just do something way far left, right? Just to be funny. 720, whatever. We had this conversation before, right? If these are coming out holiday season 2013, that means the October, November, December games are going to be in trouble. Call of Duty traditionally is a November release game. October, November release game. If Battlefield 4 is expected to come out this year, which I'm sure it is, it's going to be an October release game, right? So this is the problem right now, because these games are almost guaranteed Xbox 360, PS3. We're gonna have a bleak summer.
Summer's usually quiet.
Right, but there's Last of Us is a heavy hitter.
Right.
GTA is a heavy hitter, which has now been pushed back to September, right? This is a thing. So Call of Duty, how are you going to be innovative for the current generation and knowing that you're going to sell less? Now, granted, Black Ops 2 was a large fucking number. Large number. Mm-hmm. So what do you mean less? You mean a couple of billion less? A couple of million copies less? What? Do you have insight on when the next console is coming out? Like, what are you doing? Are you going to port up? Are you going to, like, are you porting down and you're going to do a release for both? Like, so this leaves a lot of questions up of what's actually going to happen. Now it's confusing the markets of, yeah, are we going to get announcements for 2014 or 2013 when Microsoft and PlayStation makes their announcements? To be honest with you, and I'm going to get to this later, they can actually wait to 2014, the both of them, and make a year-long campaign. Why? Because the Wii U sales are not pushing. The third-party support is not pushing Wii U. They have a bundle coming.
They have a knife to their throat also.
They have a bundle coming with ZombiU, right?
Oh boy.
February 17th. So ZombiU is going to be now the game you can buy a Wii U with, right? Here's my big problem with that already. And I know the Nintendo fans are going to say something to me, but here's my problem with this. This is why I was saying a real Mario Brother game should have came out. You don't bundle a Nintendo product with something that's not from Nintendo's roster. That shit that Xbox does, that shit that PlayStation does. And even them, they don't even do that like that. It has to be something specific and special. ZombiU is only special because it's zombies that uses the fucking pad. The game is not that special. You're not a Nintendo product. You can get a Gears of War Xbox. You can get a Halo Xbox. You can get and I mean bundles or better. Right. Uncharted, Starhawk. Like you can get this stuff, right? So why would the bundle come out with ZombiU? Why not the new Super Mario Brothers at least?
I think that's another Nintendo. Nintendo has been really, they've been kind of screwing up from the release of the Wii U, which at the end of the day, it sounded like a good idea last year, year before last, but now it's shaping up to be a bit of a headache for Nintendo.
I'm rooting for Nintendo to turn it up. I want them to turn it up so bad because I see the potential in what they're trying to do. I see it, and we spoke about this before. Me and Riz spoke about this before about the actual four corners of their demo that they have locked in. They're not worried about the shooter people. They got RPG has a way bigger following than shooters. I don't know if you guys noticed. Like PC, across everything. That's why the 3DS sales are so amazing. If you look at the best content on 3DS, it has something to do with a role-playing experience. Right. You know? So, with that said, I think ZombiU is a Ubisoft game, right? Mm-hmm. Ubisoft Rayman Legends is no longer a Wii U exclusive. See, this is part of the bleeding. This is part of the bleeding. This trended on Twitter. Rayman Legends was trending on Twitter. I click in, no longer exclusive to Wii U. Why is that? Right? Publicly, EA, this is Wii U. They don't consider Wii U as next gen.
And they're probably I can't see EA really releasing any big name.
Dude, Crysis is not even coming for that.
It's not.
Crysis would have been ill. Crysis would have been ill for the Wii U. Cause you know when you hit like the back button and whatever, and then the things pop up and you have to, you know, move around to see what you want to select for your attachments and all like that. Right. And then you got like the little maps that you can do. Imagine having that on the stand and front of you or to the side of you or whatever while you gaming with the Pro Controller. Like in theory, right? That's ill. Or even you just use the gamepad for it. That's kind of ill. So this brings me to my next point with this, the EA not really supporting the Wii U the way that we will all love. Is that Crytek said that Crysis 3 would max out the console of this generation. So if Wii U is running with technology that's side by side with this generation, then that means they can't downport. They won't downport. Even if the coding is easy, they won't do it. So this is a big problem because we all know what's coming after Crytek, another Frostbite engine game. As far as out of the EA studios, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the Frostbite engine has been rumored to not even be running at what, 20% for the games that's out right now. That includes console and PC. But this is a problem.
But it could be a problem for them. Could be a problem for everyone else. Because if they're only running at 20%, and Battlefield 4 looks like that, Medal of Honor looks as good as it does. What are we to expect with Bad Company 3?
But here's the thing. With the power, you gotta learn how to harness it. You get what I'm saying? Look at the PlayStation 3. Excellent on the specs. Excellent on the power side. The devs cannot get it right. You know who gets it right? Internal people. Naughty Dog gets it right. One of the many. Santa Monica Studios is able to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Media Molecule with Little Big Planet still is able to carve out beautiful looking games. So it's tough. So more Wii U trouble. Bringing it back to Activision. They're not happy with the Wii U launch. Mr. Kotick said that. Or Kotick. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Whatever. He's not happy with the sales with the Wii U, right? He's like pissed off with it. He's thinking that it's supposed to be this revolution thing, yada, etc., etc., and it's not working for him right now. So you gotta watch that relationship. That's another third-party relationship. On the other hand, Activision sold over 100 million Skylander toys. These Skylander toys is a game that goes with it called Skylander. Great for the children. Where you buy this kit, right? And there's this little pad where the toys that come with it, and you can put it on there and it does something with the game, and it's like how to get the characters. Right. And then if your child or you wants other characters or other whatever it is, you go to the store, you buy them, and boom. It's like, that would have been the ultimate thing for, hear me out Nintendo, Pokemon. That would have been the ultimate thing for that. You get what I'm saying? You buy the cards, you scan them with the gamepad. There they go, boom. Kind of reminds me of Monster Rancher when the PS1 or 2, where you had to put any disc, any CD in your house, you put it in, it goes through the little spinning thing, and then that's how you get your monster. Right. You get what I'm saying? And you had me running around my house crazy, taking all my dad's CDs and all my mom's CDs, trying to see what I can get. So I don't know. They crying about what they're losing on the Wii U, but yet they make 100 million on the Skylander toys. Again, third-party support for the Nintendo Wii U is crucial right now, which is why I thought they should have bought video games for Darksiders to make that an exclusive. Even Xbox could have did that too, just to give them something, another title to throw in there with Halo, Gears of War, and now, hey, you PlayStation assholes, buy my system, the 720, because we got Darksiders, because there's a lot of PlayStation Darksider players.
Microsoft should have picked up on Darksiders.
Redbox will be on Xbox.
Well, now, how is that? Redbox has an app.
The fight for your living room, people. This is a big fight.
And I believe that was a very strategic move on Microsoft's part. to acquire Redbox, or at least to license them to be on Xbox, because right now Redbox for physical media, everybody does Redbox. Redbox is like what
you can't even find a Blockbuster kiosk. Like, that's how serious Redbox is right now. And the funny thing is, and we live in New York City, you can barely find one.
You can barely find a Blockbuster anymore.
You can barely find a Redbox too, but it's kicking ass. When I'm out of town, oh my god. When I'm in Connecticut, yo, we going to get some sandwiches from this deli, and there's a Redbox before you even get in there.
Actually, there's a Redbox right around the corner.
From here?
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
So, and the Redbox, again, for physical media, I think Redbox really took off when Netflix fucked up and removed and did that whole price increase.
At the same time, they have to watch their ass too, because they have an $8.99 and a $9.99 plan as well,
right? Or
$7.99, whatever the price is. That's how Netflix was doing it, and Netflix failed to reiterate to their customers, this is a promotional price.
Right.
Promotional price. If you know anything about streaming, you know you can't survive off that model. A physical and then $1 extra for digital, no, you can't survive off that, because streaming licensing is expensive. You can't survive off that. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but you know, the dude that did Redbox is from Netflix. So eventually, this could have been all just Netflix, if you think about it.
So that is very true.
So, you know, your man, this is reminding me of a lower end version of, you know, Steve Jobs being let go from PC, from Windows, and going to start his own thing, and then try to push out, or at least brainwash some dudes into believing that, you know, Mac is better than PC. We're not going to get that. This is a gaming channel. All I'm going to say is, if you're gaming on a Mac, I feel sorry for you.
Fuck Apple.
So, moving along. Xbox 720 may heavily be crossed with Windows.
I expect that.
We all expect it. Look at the fucking when they first started the whole tile business.
The whole
tile business? Windows tiles. Okay. When I first seen the tiles, and I am somewhat of a techie, when I first started seeing it, it was when an update came to Xbox.
Right.
That's the first time I seen it. So now when the Windows Phone is out, the Windows 8 is out, you got the RT, the Surface RT out with the Pro coming out. I'm seeing all this. I'm like, yeah, it makes fucking sense to me, because I see the phone. To me, the phone was copying the console.
It was in Media Sound first.
We speak about technology that's great that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Which honestly makes it, because it was the media center. You're talking back Vista.
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
Right.
Actually,
and a lot of people, and publicly, well, yeah, XP was a beast, but publicly people got a problem with Vista. XP, I love XP. I just got off the XP, but you know, that's the thing. So for it to be heavily invested into it, and then you got the Xbox that you can do on your desktop of your PC, Xbox Music. You call it Xbox Music, it has to be some kind of functionality there. To definitely call your music thing Xbox Music. So it has to be the tie-in between the desktop and desktop Windows versus the next console. So that's interesting. Be on the lookout for that.
Be on the lookout for Surface gaming tablet. Something tells me, you know, I believe Ramon spoke on that also. Didn't you? You spoke on that. A gaming tablet via the Surface.
I personally think there's going to be another Surface that's going to be around the $300 range. That's going to be like a Windows Phone type version of like what the Android does for their games, with their pads. And when that happens, it's going to have a feature that's going to make it 100% with the 720, the Xbox 720. That's my wild and crazy thoughts.
Look at Xbox Glass.
Right.
That is all
glass.
Smart glass. That's
smart glass. Like I said before, smart glass is just warming us up for the next thing to come. To me, that's a beta program running wild.
Yeah, and it's across the board too.
Yeah,
so
that's all that is to me. It's a beta program running wild. They're testing it out for the next environment, which is the 720. That's my personal opinion on that. That's all I got.